There was a day when I was at Walmart, and I just went in to grab a few things, and I was in the process of fixing to get online to check out. And I heard a woman screaming. And at first I couldn't tell if she just mad at her kids and she's screaming or something going on. And then she screamed again, and I knew something was not right. So I ran towards her, and by the time I got there, there was already an off-duty paramedic, and somebody else was there. And what was going on is her child was having a seizure. And I wanted to be able to help, but I knew, because the off-duty firefighter was there, he has more training than what I had at that time, so I stayed out of their way. But I did what I knew how to do, and I took care of the mom, and I made sure that the mom had a place to sit. I went ahead and got her a chair, and then once all that was done, once my part was done, I got out of the way. About that time, the ambulance had arrived. When I left that scene, I remember going out to my car, and my adrenaline was up, and I was thinking, I want to do that. What was frustrating to me about that situation is I didn't know what needed to be done. And it was that was one of those key moments that I knew that I want to know how to handle situations like that. I want to know what I'm supposed to do to help someone in need in that specific situation. I want to be a nurse. And so that's when I decided I'm going to go back to school. Gosh, I've wanted to be a nurse for probably almost 15 years now. And I like the aspect of being able to serve somebody, to make a positive influence and difference in the lives of others. I think I started back to school in 2012. I think that was my first semester back here. Just took it one class or two at a time, getting my prereqs done for the nursing program. And then I started the nursing program in the spring of last year. Some of my favorite things about being here at OCCC has been the support that I have received from the staff, from the teachers. I have greatly appreciated all the encouragement that they have provided, and how the teachers, they really do want success for us. The lab days are a lot of fun. They really are. And I'm sure future patients of ours appreciate the fact that we get to practice here in the lab, practice these skills before we're let loose, on humanity out there. But it's also a time for us to get over those jitters, over our nervousness about learning these new skills, because we all do take it very seriously what our goal is. Our goal is to go out there and be a help, not cause harm. Having received the Bode scholarship at the time when I received it was a tremendous blessing. My family and I, we were still in the process of recovering from the May 20th tornado. We lived right behind Briarwood School, and so we lost our home. And so whenever that happened, I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be able to pursue the nursing degree. I still went ahead and applied for it. I still moved forward. My husband was very encouraging in that way, and because he knew how much I wanted. I was at orientation for the nursing program. I had already been accepted, and it was there that we had learned about this scholarship opportunity. And so I went ahead and, put my name in the hat for it. And when I found out that I had received the Bode scholarship, I burst into tears. And it was at that moment that I knew that, okay, this is really going to happen. I will get to reach that dream, of becoming a nurse. I would tell anyone who's considering giving money to support the education of others. I don't think that would be I don't think it would be something that someone would regret doing. I think the whole point in life is to be a blessing to others. And in our particular situation, the timing of everything was just so perfect. And if somebody can have that kind of impact on on somebody to help them, to help support them, to make their dreams come true, why not? Why not be a part of that?